Hello everyone, it is I, the Faceless Reviewer. Today I have for you a review on Start Maker's Professional Large Fan Powder. You know what, I can't read this long intro, it's just ridiculous. This is their 5-piece set. You get 3 brushes, one of those oval ones that are so popular right now, a big fan brush, and a precision wide brush. Then you get a makeup brush cleaner and a makeup sponge. And it all comes in this cute little bag. So this is, how much is it? It is $13.99 on Amazon. I will have the link for you right down there. And I'm just going to go through the set and try some makeup with it. So first, this cotton bag is just, it's really nice that it comes in. So I like that right off the bat. The sponge you get is a little one, and it's got a dip in it, so you can hold on to it better. Isn't that cute? It's a good idea. A little point at one end, and then the rounded bottom. And that's for your foundation application. I don't think I need to really go over the sponge with you, do I? I don't think I do. That seems a little... Everybody knows how a sponge works. So this is the oval brush that people are raving about. I can't remember, what is the name of that brand? Artistry? I can't remember. There's an expensive brand that makes these that made them very popular. They're supposedly based on 18th century makeup brushes. They're very luxurious. They all have this nice curve to them so that you can push them like that, hold them like that. This particular one is a nice narrow oval. It's got a rounded top. The bristles are very fine and very silky soft and compacted so closely together that when you apply your makeup, it gives you like a flawless finish. And I will show you that right now. I want to use some blush with it so that you can really see the pigment dispersal. So I'm going to put just a drop of blush there. Oh, whatever. And then we'll use this to... So this is how you would, if you want to do foundation, you can use these brushes for anything. You can actually use it for blush, absolutely. Eyeshadow, whatever you want to apply, they have one of these for it. This is actually not a bad size for blush, but probably would be better for contouring because of this nice narrow space. Anyways, let's take a look at it, shall we? See that? So the more I rub, the more evenly distributed it gets, and it just spreads it. So, oh, it's so soft. Such a soft brush. And I can keep spreading it over my hand. Look at that. Just a flawless finish. So smooth. I mean, you can't even see where that pigment starts and where it ends. That's the kind of finish you get with these brushes. And it's just so silky on the skin. You're not going to damage your skin with them. I've had makeup artists do my makeup before, and they so aggressively on the eyes that my eyes the next day are just red and raw. This will never do that to you. So that's the first brush, and again we had the brush and the sponge. Now here is the fan brush. Got a little twisted in shipping. That always happens with these fan brushes for me. They have this protective cover, but they always end up slipping out, and then some little bits on the side, and I don't even know what happened here. Some little bits on the side get messed up. But it is a beautiful brush. I love this copper ferrule. That's what you call this piece. Nice long handle. Feels like it's, yeah, firmly ensconced in there. Alright, for this demonstration I'm going to use some eyeshadow just so we can really get a dark color on here and you can see. I don't want to use, I don't think a cream blush would go well with this brush. This is really for giving you a very light finish, usually for blush, but I have seen people use it with powder. But I want to give you, I want you to be able to see the pigment, so I'm going to use this purple color right here and just see. It's hard to even get a lot of pigment on it because it's so fluffy. It's really for just the lightest application to give you a hint of color. And yeah, see, you can barely see even that purple. It's just for the lightest hint of blush. See, you can just get a shimmer from it. Great for highlighters. So there's that. I love fan brushes, actually. Really soft. Okay, and here's a brush that I have not used before. Very interesting. This nice wide handle. It's really thick. It's almost as compacted as this oval one, but the bristles are not as dense. It is pretty dense though. It's really soft for that. So let me give you a side by side so you can see what I mean. Like, this is so compacted. See that? But this is just a little bit looser. So I would imagine this would be great for contouring. So I'm going to use again this purple and see what kind of contour we can get with it. Oh yeah. You see that distributes or applies pigment a lot thicker. Can you see that? A lot thicker than the fan brush. But if you can see, the edges are actually quite soft on there. So yeah, I would say this is a great brush for contouring. You can keep blending it. It's super soft. Oh, I think this might be one of my new favorite brushes. That is a cool brush. Well done, Start Makers. Love that. Okay, so and our final product that we get in this set is one of these handy little brush cleaners, and I mean that literally. You put it on your hand and then you can take your brush, soap it up, and clean it so simply. I was watching a YouTube video yesterday, and this girl was talking about, she got one of those fancy, I think it's called Lumi or something like that, those brush cleaners that clean the brushes for you, and it basically does this on a little nubby surface, and it brings in some soapy water, and then it brings in water, and it clean, and really, and she said it takes her half an hour to clean her brushes. And I just can't imagine that. I mean, if you have a little thing like this, and they even make them that are big and sit in your sink, it really takes like 30 seconds to clean your brush. I mean, a little bit, especially if you prepare with a bowl of soapy water and you dip your brush in there and then just like run it off this and then rinse it. 30 seconds, people. Like, how many brushes do you have that it takes you half an hour to clean them? I don't know. Anyways, it's a silicone little thing. It's called a brush egg. Is that not the cutest ever? And it's got these little ridges and then little nubbies here. So it really can get deep into your bristles if you work them in there. But I love that you can just stick it on your finger. This is my favorite. Even I've got a big one, but I like these little brush eggs. I think they're really cute. So anyways, excuse me. Let's go over your 5-piece set again. There they all are. I think this is a really nice supplemental set for someone who has a lot of makeup brushes already and is looking for some unique brushes. I mean, each brush in this is a unique brush, not one that you usually get with a big set of brushes. So I think this is a perfect set to really supplement your makeup brush collection. And then, you know, the little bonus of a sponge and a cleaner. That's awesome. And for $14, come on. That's a really great deal. So again, this is my review on Start Maker's professional 5-piece set of the fan brush. What do they call this? Oh, it is a contour brush. Contour flat makeup brush. And then the oval. They call it a toothbrush makeup brush. Your sponge and your cleaner. I hope this review has helped you to make a decision on the products. I thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed my review, please subscribe, and then you can see me next time. Aloha!